Hello everybody, this is Yousef and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to have a very unusual and unique dish that is also from Iran, and it is something that is not known to most of the Iranian people except Kerman, which they grow the most of the pistachio in our country, and they know this very well. The star of this dish is pistachio. This pistachio is coming from a friend from Natra Farms that we are very thankful for it, and they are California grower and they make a different products from the pistachio also. And the dish is Pesteh Polo, pistachio rice. By the way, I got the recipe from the book. It's called Cooking in Iran by Najm Batmanglij, which is one of the pioneer in cooking and author of the cooking books. All right, let's go over the ingredients. What I have here is about 1 kilogram or almost 2 pounds of lamb shank and a little bit of the leg of lamb. So you can use this either lamb or chicken, is up to you. The rest of the ingredients on the front is for the cooking the meat. I have a 1 teaspoon of salt. Actually, you can change that to your taste. 1 teaspoon turmeric, 2/3 of teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon black pepper, 2/3 of teaspoon cardamom, and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. I have 2 fairly large onion. I have 1 lime, which I can use the juice out of it, and some cooking oil. Here is also about 1/4 cup rosewater, and you use some of this liquid saffron. For rice, I have 3 cups of rice, which I already washed it and it's been soaking in the salt water for about few hours. I have here is about 1.5 cup of dill wheat, which is cut and in a very finely cut. I have 2 tablespoons of organic rose petal. I have here is about 1.5 teaspoon cardamon powder. What I have here is about 2 cups of pistachio kernel. This is being also soaked about like 4 hours to get the second layer of the skin. What I did after 4 hours, I put it in a cloth, kitchen cloth, and rub it to get the other skin out. So this is what it comes to. Let's go and make our food. All right, let's cut our onion. Just gonna slice this. All those in a pot. All right. What I use here, as I said, is a cooking oil, regular cooking oil. I'm using it, but the original recipe is a ghee or clarified butter. So let it be here sauteing for just maybe 5 minutes. Then we are going to add our meat. All right, it looks good because we don't want to just change the color as soon as it's translucent. So it's the time to add the meat. And at the same time, we're going to add all the spices. Here goes all the spices in. Now we just saute this for at least 10 minutes. You want to just get the aroma comes and you just get all the spices together. So give yourself a time for about like 10 minutes to sauteing this all together. Turning around and make sure everything mixed. Oh, already there is a smell. It's wonderful. All right, one more thing that I should talk about it is actual food that making there is no bones on it. But I love, you know, shank with the bone because it makes a huge difference on the taste. So that's why I use the bone in it. Okay, put the little bit of your lime juice over. Just one is okay, enough. Do the second half. And also the time for a little bit of saffron. And finally, our rose water goes in there too. All right, you're going to put a little bit of the hot water. It's about a cup maybe, because as you see, the onion itself, it just bring the juice out. So that's about 1 cup or 1 cup and a half. This enough. Now we're gonna put the lid on it and let's slow cook for about 1.5 hours or 2 hours. All right, we reduce the heat and let it cook. One thing that I would like to say is our thanks to our sponsor, Not Raw Farm, that they've been very generous and sponsor our video. They all have a wonderful product. They are California grown and is all organic. They have different products that you can see here. This is one of my favorite. I love this pistachio butter that I use it every day in the morning with a toast and a honey. It's out of this fork. I recommend that you use that too. By the way, they've been very generous. They give us 20% to all people that watch my video. They can go into their site, www.notrawfarms.com, and use our special code CWY20, which you can get 20% for the total of your purchase, anything you buy. So take advantage of that, and thanks again. Go back to our video. All right, it's been about 1.5 hours that our meat is cooking, and it's time to just prepare our rice. As you see, the water is boiling, and I'm just gonna add our rice into this. Rice that has been soaked in a salt water, and let it cook about maybe 8 minutes or so. When the rice is coming up, is a time to just take them and drain it. Then we're gonna mix with the rest of the ingredients. All right, if you see, you know, the rice is coming up from the bottom and start cooking. It's about like a 65-70% is cooked, and it's a time to add our pistachio kernel into this and let it cook for another couple minutes. Then we drain the excess water and the salt and the starch, and we go from there. See you in a few minutes. All right, it's been time to just drain the excess water. And then wash the extra salt. All right, to make the pot ready for this, put the rice back in, just about like a 2-3 tablespoon oil, and also 2-3 spoon of water. Just mix them together. It's not coming very well, the oil. Okay, and add a little bit of the liquid saffron. All right, and mix them together. Then we go to add the rice back into the pot. All right, there's two ways to go in here. So it's one, you just put the rice itself, and then when you want to serve it, just add the meat into it. Or you, just like me, I like to put them all together at the same time, which I put a little bit of this on the bottom, which is mostly should be the white rice here. All right, and then try to just put a little pressure to make it good. If you like to have a tahdig or crispy rice, here is the trick, that you put them down a little bit, push them down to get the nice tahdig or crispy rice. Okay, then most of the pistachios, I guess, is in the bottom. Here you go. All right, now you add the layer of the rice like this. And then add a little bit of the meat. And then a little bit of the dill. Also some of this cardamom. And a little bit of this rose petal here. All right, go for the next layer. Do the same thing over. A little bit of the cardamom again. And the rose petal. It looks beautiful, isn't it? Then again, a little bit of the meat. And add some of the juices also. Do the same thing over. So I'm going to finish this and put it in a heat, and I see you there. All right, here's the time to put the rest of the saffron here. Makes it looks beautiful and tasty. All right, make some hole for just breathing. All right, and just we're gonna let this goes for as soon as it start is steaming. Okay, and then we're gonna reduce the heat and put the kitchen cloth on it. So it takes about like 4 or 5 minutes to start the steam. Then I see you then. Now is the time to just put the kitchen cloth and wrap it and put on the top and reduce the heat to the low and let it be there for 45 minutes. then we serve the food. It's been exactly 45 minutes, the time that I put the kitchen cloth on here, and I'm sure that is ready. Yes, it is. Okay, let's serve it, and I see you. All right, everybody, this is our Pesteh Polo, pistachio rice. It's a beautiful dish, tastes wonderful, it's amazing. Thanks to our sponsor, Natra Farms, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. I love that myself, and I hope you make it and enjoy it. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Till next time with another dish with a pistachio. See you soon.